People of the internet, I keep getting fat, and I don't know why. I actually look ridiculous. Hi. We're gonna be look at this old busty, dusty, crusty old scale. We haven't seen this for like a hot minute. Oh my god, hi! Oh my god, how many of you guys are coming on my tour? My tour is literally in like a month or like 6 weeks. I'm so excited. And if you haven't gotten your ticket, you have to. There's gonna be like so many people. It's gonna be like, I've never done an in-person event ever in my entire career on YouTube for 10 years. And I got a bunch of venues booked. I'm going to like 18 cities and it starts in May. So yeah, I'm very excited. It's called the 2 Steps Ahead Tour. Now, I'm not gonna be like, I'm 2 steps ahead and just talk about that the whole time and be like, no. And actually, like, people were wondering, like, what are you gonna do? This is not like a Taylor Swift, like hundreds of thousands of people stadium. These are small venues, like a couple hundred people. It's literally for my closest followers. It's a meet and greet tour. It is an in-person event where we can talk about my presence on the internet and you guys can ask me questions. I'm actually giving a presentation about my weight loss. I didn't want to just put it in some stupid little video on the internet. I wanted to like put a lot of effort into it and make a presentation and like do it live. I thought it would be so much more special live. And I didn't want to be judged and like all this stuff. So like that's gonna happen and I'm gonna give you guys the microphone and you can ask me questions, whatever it is you want to know about my life. So that's gonna be a Q&A session, which I'm really excited for. And we're gonna be doing like photos, signings, and there's even a VIP package where you can like see me backstage and hang out. It's gonna be so much fun. So yeah, that's in May. Make sure you guys get tickets. You can go to x1entertainment.com/2 steps ahead or just click the link. I'm gonna put it in the description. Now, I wanna read you the cities I'm coming to because it's a lot. I can't even memorize them all. Dallas, Atlanta, Fort Lauderdale, Toronto, Detroit, Chicago, Cleveland, Brooklyn, Boston, Philly, Nashville, Baltimore, Houston, Seattle, Phoenix, Las Vegas, and Los Angeles. Oh my god. It's gonna be so good and I'm just so, it's like, you know in your life when it's like full circle moment, it's like this is my moment. Like I lost 250 pounds, I feel really good. The internet all of a sudden likes me again, which is like, did they ever? I don't know. And people send me messages on my Instagram. I've been following you since you were vegan in Colombia. Like, you helped make me laugh when my brother died of cancer, or you helped me go through a really hard breakup, or you helped me get over my eating problem and like I had a better relationship with food because I was more likely to eat with you in your mukbang. Like there's so many different angles people come to me, they're like, you inspired me, and it's just so humbling. It's like me, my crazy, like I inspired you to lose weight, like what? And it like makes me feel, I'm just like, I'm probably gonna cry on stage on this tour. So the first thing I want to do before we get into the show, look, it's the studio. It's so, it's like, oh my gosh, you fly back here just to film. Yes, I do. All right, I flew back here and I'm just like, okay, we're gonna film this. Yay! Ooh. Anyways, we're gonna weigh myself to see how much I weigh. Let's weigh myself and see how much I weigh. Today I'm also having extra vitamins, so I'm extra healthy. I know, do I look different? I'm actually currently recovering from more procedures, which is actually what this video is about. That's why I have this black suit on. This past 3 months have been very, very difficult, and I'm in the best spirits right now because I'm like, woo, yay, I'm back. Yeah, it feels good to be back, you know? But I've been just like stuck in a chair, recovering, a lot of pain. It's been a lot to deal with. And today I'm gonna tell you what I did. More procedures. I honestly, I'm very blessed. First of all, I didn't die from everything I did. People are like, do you regret anything? Of course I don't regret anything. You know, I had a blast being that fat piece of shit. I had so much fun. It was like really fun, and yeah, it was my dream. I'm so attractive. Okay, so, you know, before you audition for a role or a gig and like you do it a month and it's over, now you're employed. That's freelancing. It's stressful. So I'm glad that I was able to bring what I want to do to the internet. You guys can watch me move a table. I'm like, oh my, should I be shady? I shouldn't be shady in this video. I just thought of something. Okay, some people might get it. I'm just gonna say, oh, this box, how did this box get here? Oh. Wait, I can't laugh. It hurts to laugh in my muscles. Anyways, let's Hello. It has been a hot minute since I stepped on you. That sounds wrong. Excuse.
146.2 down.
I'm okay with that. Nancy, I'm trying to do my weight loss journey. You better tell the truth, woman. I'm a bitch. And if she spreads lies on my name, she's going to the trash. 346.2. We'll do it a second time just to make sure. Okay, here we go. Don't look at my rolls. It's just water weight. It's just water weight. Yeah. How did I actually not get a heart, like, aneurysm? I mean, I'm like out of breath. Well, I did have surgery. I'm just like, just to do that right now, I feel like I'm gonna bust my stitches. So let me calm down. Let's weigh myself. Oh my God, I'm so excited. It's so good to be with you guys. And I'm so excited for my tour. Like, you have no idea. I've wanted to do something in person forever. We have the white wall. We're in the mukbang room. Someone has to put like a clip, like before and after, like side by side. Like, this is crazy to be standing here. These walls have seen so much, like explosions.
Goodbye.
And, oh, I have to be careful. Oh, did I just make the batteries pop out? It's your fault. I don't like any of you. I really don't. I don't like. It's been a month though. I'm officially 1 month post-op, which is why I'm able to even make this video. I couldn't even make videos. I couldn't do anything for a month, basically. And there has been so many. I'll tell you about it when we're eating, but I have to eat first. We shouldn't talk about that either. I can't be shady in this video. But that's what people really admire about me. They like that I can just start a camera, keep it running, and boom, there's no edits needed. I actually hate editing with a passion. All right, here we go. Very slow. I'm gonna take off the shoes because that's an extra pound. I don't even know. I'm probably about 170 something. I've been 175 literally for a year. And that's okay. That's good. Maintaining weight is harder than losing weight, as they say.
Hello.
So let's see how much I weigh. In March 15th, 2025.
It's ready.
Shh, I'm speaking. Today's date is March 15th.
It's ready.
Here we go.
£174.4 pounds. 350.4 down.
You are gonna get it. 350, excuse me. I'm not 350, you lost. 174. And know what's crazy? That's what I was before my skin removal. So again, you guys have to check out my last video. I got skin removal and all the way around my whole body. The 360 wraparound, circumferential lift. And he took off 10 pounds, okay? So I went back to the same guy, Dr. Katzen, because I don't trust anybody.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I would have been saying goodbye because there's some sketchy surgeons out there. I don't trust anyone else. So I went back to Dr. Katzen to finish my body. I wanted to be made whole. I wanted to look completely like I did before I started any of the weight gain. And you're looking at it. I mean, I literally was, well, actually I was like 166, 165, so I'm about 10 pounds, but it's just water weight. I am holding on to water weight. Most people, I mean, you can Google it. When you have skin removal surgery, your body will swell for about 6 months. I'm still swelling from the facelift. I still have pain here. It's been 3 months. It still hurts, but anyway, let's get some food and let's, yay! I'm so excited, I'm back home. Shoo-doo, I'm home, hello, and I'm back home. Shoo-doo, I'm home, hello. And this is hot and steamy because we're eating noodles. I'm back home. Shoo-doo. I can't do a mukbang these days without my famous seasoned ground beef. You know, it seems to be my thing now. I love ground beef so much. I eat it all the time. And then we're gonna have some eggs. Egg number 1, egg number 2. Here I have some breadfruit. And I have some breadfruit French fries. Look at that. You can see this is made out of a fruit. And I have chicken breast over here, some quail eggs, over here. Some chicken soup over here. Oh my God, this looks so good. Everything smells delicious. I have cilantro, pumpkin, eggs, plantains, bananas, and it's made with fresh coconut milk that I made from scratch. Yeah, I'll buy a whole coconut, blend it up, and make my fresh coconut milk. So this is definitely very different. Oh my God, it looks so good. Coconut, pumpkin, it's a curry, but it basically is a curry. How is this not a curry? I'm pretty sure we could call this a curry. And we can't do a mukbang without something a little naughty and bad. So we're gonna have, it's not even diet. We're doing a regular Coca-Cola. Yay! I'm gonna have one sip because I'm a changed guy. Like, I don't sit and drink Coke anymore. I don't sit around and do this all the time. But we're just gonna have a sip. Cheers to my new life. My new life where people are supportive of me. I'm supportive of myself. My body's like, thank God he finished that obesity performance. Like, it's finally over. And health is wealth. Cheers to that. And I'm gonna tell you about my surgeries. Here we go. Cheers. It's good, but ice cold water. Oh God, what do we start with first? Oh, and I can't forget the best part of my mukbang, avocado. I have 3 avocados down here. I'm gonna cut open one right now so we can have this with something. Oh gosh, I probably eat, I'm not even exaggerating, at least, bare minimum, at least 3 avocados a day. Like, I'm thinking of the bare minimum. It's definitely more than 1. It's definitely more than 2. I think 3, I can safely say 2 a day, but it usually is like 3. I love avocados, and this has really helped me. I'm gonna put that over my mashed potatoes. And that's how I eat it. I spoon it just like that, and it really helped with my recovery because avocados help with inflammation, and you know, when you go through surgery, your body's like, what? What did you just do? Chopping me up, twisting me, all this zipping and zapping your nerves, trying to figure out where are we supposed to go now. So, you know, your body doesn't really like surgeries. Oh, they're so beautiful. I love avocados. My eggs. And so avocados really help with the inflammation, and they taste so good. They're good for you, and I called myself nikocado avocado for a reason. It wasn't just because I was vegan. I mean, yes, that was the main part, but it was my favorite fruit. Look at me eating it just like that. Okay, so in case you skip the intro like most people do, let's be real. Like, people will watch 10 seconds and then skip to the food part. So hi, here we go. We're about to eat my feast. I got more surgery, and I'm gonna tell you all about it in this video. Surprise! I had more plastic surgery on my body. I'm gonna be showing you in this video, and I'm also gonna be, well, you can kind of see here, I have on my jumper right now, but I'm gonna be showing you little clips, not like a whole movie, but like little clips throughout this video. So get some food, let's hang out and chat. Look at my food. This is what I'm eating today. We have chicken breast, quail eggs, 2 avocados, some breadfruit mashed potatoes, seasoned spicy beef, 2 eggs, more avocado. Down over here, we have some breadfruit fries that I made by scratch, by hand, from the start, and we have some coconut pumpkin chicken curry soup. Oh my God. The first thing I'm gonna do is have this egg right here. I'm gonna have it with the ground beef. Actually, you know what? The sunny side up egg part would be great with the dippy yolk. Here we go. Egg yolk, chicken. Have you ever been so happy to be alive? The end. That just food. Just getting it all yolky. I still have this after all those years. Mmm. Some avocado. Mmm. So this is breadfruit mashed potatoes is what I'm calling it. All I did, you guys, was boil the breadfruit till, steam the breadfruit till it was soft, and then mash it up with some salt and butter. That's it. Mmm. 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 Do more of this egg while it's hot. The egg's gonna get cold fast, so I'm gonna do all my egg first. Cheers, everyone. I am so excited to tell you about my surgeries. I'm alive, I survived, I'm happy I did it. My body's amazing. It's Nancy. Let's look at the good old days. Actually, we need to turn that off. Cheers. Mmm. I think there's people out there walking around with shirts that say it's Nancy. I know there are, because I used to sell them back in the day. Okay, no distractions. We have so much to talk about. Let's try some of this soup. We have so much to talk about. I've been going through it, like I've really gone through it. Like I have, life has been a challenge. My body, my mental state, everything. Oh my god. This is the best mukbang ever. And I haven't done like a nice good mukbang like this for a while. Ooh. I'm gonna try a bite of everything first. I'm waiting for people to get, I'll get your food, and then we're gonna go into the story and tell you everything that I did. Mmm. Mmm. French fry. Yeah, breadfruit. It's very hard to find. I feel bad for, I mean, I like potatoes too, but I found this at the store. I don't see it very often. It's very rare. It's technically a fruit. It does ripen, but most people, when you get in the store, it's picked so early, it won't ripen. So it's basically a starch, and you cook it. It's basically a potato. It's full of starches. It's something so unique. It grows like dinosaur Easter eggs on trees, these big balls. It's crazy. Quail egg. That was good. Oh my god, life is so good. How blessed am I? You know, there's so much crap in the world, and I know that people historically have always tuned my mukbangs to be a distraction from the world, let alone their actual lives, but I can't even watch I don't watch the news. I don't have cable. I don't, you know, but you can't help but see stuff in the news when you're on social media, and it's like, I'll just say it and then be done. I just see stuff and I'm like, my brain can't process like how, why is it that I'm here eating a feast and someone is over there starving? Like, why can't we all be eating? You know, it's just, it makes me sad and there's nothing I can do. So, if anything, it's making all of us a lot more grateful, or it should be. Very grateful. Okay, I have a piece of this hot pepper right here. Oh yeah, that's spicy. Okay, that's enough eating. So, I'm finally done with all my plastic surgeries. I don't know how shocking this will be because people have already seen me go through my surgeries. Because I already had some. So, in case you don't know, or you didn't see the video previous to this one, I had skin removal surgery. Let's start from the very beginning. I was fat. That's a great way to start. I was really fat, as you probably know. I was 411 pounds at my heaviest. We'll make this really quick. I spent 2.3 years losing over 250 pounds. It was averaging around like 8 pounds a month, give or take. sometimes 10, sometimes 5. I remember some weeks I plateaued. I mean, it was hard. It was very slow. It took a very long time. But I did it. At the end of my journey, I revealed it to the internet, but I was hiding my loose skin under my clothing. And so I made the decision very quickly that I wanted to get it removed. I deserve it. I deserve what no matter what you say about me, you hate me. I don't know. The only thing I wanted, please can I be approved for this? And luckily, most people are like, even the very judgmental people are like, I don't even agree with plastic surgery. And people actually saw that in my comments. They're like, I don't even like plastic surgery. I think our culture is too obsessed with it. But this is a great case for it. Like, this is when, you know, take advantage of the great wonders of plastic surgery now. We live in the golden age of plastic surgery. Some of the procedures that I got were not this well done just even 20 years ago. I'm very lucky to be alive in 2025 and have my surgeries now, you know? So, I did a lot of research. I looked all over the internet, and I said, if I'm gonna get my skin chopped off my body, I want it to be someone really, really good. I want them to have a good track record. I want them to be nice. I want them to have a nice portfolio that I can easily find. I don't want to feel like it's sleazy or sketchy. I want the price to be fair. Like, I don't mind paying more if it's gonna be better, but I also don't want to pay like triple or even double. Like, I want it to be like average or slightly average, slightly above. I want it to be in the United States. And the most important thing is I wanted my surgeon to be somebody who dealt with people who lost weight primarily. Not only, but primarily. Someone that knew how to work with people that lost hundreds of pounds. That's a special project. That is a special person. Your organs are all twisted, your veins are all scraggly. When you're 300, 400, 500 pounds and you drop all that, you need it. I wanted someone that had experience working with people that were like from my 600 pound life. Or even just like 100 pounds overweight. Just weight loss was important to me. And so, the last thing I wanted was I wanted my surgeon to be someone that knew how to do a 360 body lift. Not just a tummy tuck. I needed skin around my whole body removed. So I found Dr. Timothy Katzen in Beverly Hills. I went to him, had a consultation. I'm like, I instantly knew. I instantly knew just with one consult, like the next 5 seconds. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be you. I just knew. And I just had that feeling. I just had that feeling. So this was back in January. And I'm making this video right now in March 15th. So I had that done with him. The video's on my channel. It's called Revealing My Loose Skin for the First Time or something like that, or after losing 250 pounds. So I finally showed the internet my loose skin. I've been jiggling it all over Instagram and TikTok for the past month. I'm sure people are sick of it. I'm not. I'm not. It's so fascinating. I could watch me jiggle my skin for a year. Like, it's not many people are willing to do it. It's just like weird. It's like a zoo animal. Like I'm just to warn you guys, I'm gonna be jiggling my skin for a long time. And I'm gonna keep showing the before and afters for at least a year. Okay? After all that I went through, it's my page, but sometimes I'm still down on myself, let's just say, or sometimes it's bad days. I need to see that jiggle to be like, nope, Nick, be grateful, look at where you came from. So, anyway. So Dr. Katzen did my body lift. He took off 10 pounds of skin, 8 pounds from my midsection, all the way around, and my arms. Brachioplasties. 3 pounds on my arm, that's crazy. So that was in January. This belly button he made, by the way. Holy moly, but look at this beautiful cut, this beautiful swoosh. Wearing a bathing suit, for anyone that's wondering. Fine, it's totally normal. Every time I look at myself, I'm like, here's what's left. Oh my God. So incredible. Look at, the first week was, well, surprise, surprise, I went back to him for more. And I kind of knew from the very beginning that I would, because we planned it. Because my whole body was effed up. Not effed up, like, again, being grateful. It could have been a lot worse considering how big I was. But I needed attention. You know, things needed to be addressed from head to toe. And from doing that first surgery with Dr. Katzen, that made other problems more obvious, or like they got worse. Not that it's his fault, he did a really good job. It's just, as he explained it, your body just overcompensates. Your body swells, whatever. So after he took off all of my skin from here, what happened was this area up here got really jiggly. And I had a lot of loose skin under my armpits, and not so much in my my moobs, but I didn't really have moobs, but the sides were very jiggly. And back here, I used to be able to go like this and stretch it. I remember right after I got my facelift, I kept playing with it. I'm like, I don't like this, I don't like this, oh my God, I don't like this, ah. I really hated that torso. And so I actually know where all the swelling went. It went to exactly where we're getting surgery number 2. Right under here, look. You see all this? It's like extra juicy now. Like up in here, it's like extra juicy. So he thinks there's like a whole another couple pounds up here. And you can see I always had that issue behind here. I always had an issue behind here. It's still there. So yeah, so that got worse. And my thighs ballooned. They were already, my thighs had a lot of loose skin. But they got really jiggly after that surgery, because your body swells after surgery, and that's what happened to me. And so my legs, even my knees looked chubby. I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting weight. It was just swelling. But they were jiggly, and like they were rubbing. It felt, I'm like, I'm gonna develop real bad rashes if I don't get this taken off. See that? This is just water weight. And that's what happened. I didn't get fat. All of my loose skin, it filled up with fluid after the procedure. Like, get the water weight out, but you can still kind of grab it and see it in there. So that's what I did. And we knew this would happen when I met him. I told him all the things I wanted done. He's like, okay, this is how we're gonna break it out. Break it up. We're gonna do your body and your arms first, and then we'll do your torso and your legs second. So that's what happened, you guys. I got a torso lift and a thigh lift, so about 1 month ago. And I've been secretly, quietly recovering. If you go to my social media, Instagram, TikTok, I've just been jiggling my belly and then posting like the body lift stuff. I didn't talk about the torso lift or the leg lift or the liposuction that I also got, or my nips. My nips got tightened. Yeah, so those came by surprises. I also knew that the nips might be relocated, because when you take off skin from the torso and you pinch it, the nips move or they get stretched like footballs. So I wanted them to look natural. So all he did was tighten them so they'd be circular again. The liposuction came at a surprise. I had a teeny tiny little amount done in my lower back to kind of polish up the first surgery, the 360 body lift. So this was on February 9th. And to be completely honest with you guys, I wasn't nervous. I had some, it wasn't even hesitation, because I loved him. I already knew him. He does the best work ever. I was a little nervous for the, I didn't want to, you know, sometimes you see people that get their chest done and like, oh, the nips get moved and it looks like Frankenstein. The scars are really bad. So I did tell him I was nervous for that part. This is so good. You know, nothing has heated me up as well as soup. I've been shivering cold from recovery. Probably not eating enough, or it's just the calories not heating me up properly, but soup is the only thing that really heats me up well. And I had a little nervousness about the thighs because they were so swollen, as I kept talking about over and over, that I'm like, how's he gonna take off the skin? It's all swollen with water. He's gonna pump the water out first? Like, he's gonna just, you know, put an injection or and syringe out the water weight first? I was like, how are you gonna do this? Well, he did it. And it's such a good job. So that day, morning, 6 a.m., I had to be there at 6 a.m. I barely slept the night before. I was so excited. Not nervous. I mean, a little nervous. You can, you know, there's always risk. You can get sick from surgeries. It's not a walk in the park. I was just so excited and so ready for this that I really didn't have much nervousness. But I didn't sleep. That's what I'm trying to get at. Barely slept. I had a hotel in Beverly Hills and I tossed and turned. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And surgery was at 6 in the morning. That was my call time, just like the last time. I get there, the sun's not even up. I take an Uber. The Uber was a Tesla, my first time in a Tesla since losing weight. The last time I was in a Tesla, I barely fit in it. But I was in the back seat too, so And it had like a skylight, and there was nice music. It was like a scene in the movie, and we were going in all the lights. It was so nice. I think I did pay for an upgrade. I wanted a nice car ride to the surgery center because I'm like, you know, it's a big day for me. Oh, that is spicy. Whew. Oh, that's spicy. Some avocado, mashed potato, and spicy ground beef all in one bite. Here we go. So, I get there, I fill out paperwork, and before I know it, I'm in the back. And I made a little vlog in the back, like, you guys, here I go. And I show people the jiggle jiggle. It's probably gonna be on their channel. Go to his channel, I'm gonna link it. They're also putting out another video. I probably pin it for you guys as well, because most people go straight to the comments when they watch videos. So maybe you already saw it. Yes, he made another documentary about me coming to get my skin chopped off, and it is epic. It is epic. It's so surreal, the whole thing, but it is so epic. And yeah, that's linked below. But in that documentary, I show clips of me behind the scenes with my cell phone, just little selfies in the mirror. I did the shippy bang bang, shippy bang bang to annoy everyone on TikTok for the umpteenth time. It's one of those things that we're gonna make this part of my brand now. What is my brand? Being stupid, being fat, and now having a lot of surgeries with amazing plastic surgeons. Honestly, if I'm known for that, good. I want people to know these doctors. They are so good, which is why I'm making this whole video about them. But seriously, I went in and took everything off, took off all my clothes, and he basically started marking me up with the Sharpie marker. Like, we're gonna cut here, here, and here, my thighs. And you guys, I almost passed out from that. It's weird. I don't pass out seeing the IV in my arm. I don't pass out from getting my blood drawn, which I do get scared for. I'm a pro at that now. The only time I got lightheaded around him in this whole experience was with that dang marker. And now, if you guys recall, if you saw my facelift video, that is the same thing that happened with my facelift. All of the surgeries, all the pain, all of this, that, the bruising. I didn't pass out. I had no, like, medical fear like I always have had. The only time I passed out from my facelift was when he was marking it with the Sharpie. Well, it happened with Dr. Katzen. Dr. Katzen was marking my legs, and I started to see black spots. And I looked at him, I'm like, huh. And he's like, I see it in your eyes. And he laid me down right away. That's in the documentary. A little drama. It wasn't planned. I literally just got queasy. So, yeah. Anyways, and then I went out. And then I woke up, and I woke up in a lot of pain. A lot of pain. It was more pain waking up this time than the first time. The first time was pain too. The first time was very tight. This time it was like sliced. Like I remember I made the analogy in my head, but also out loud. I said, I feel like one of those roast beef hams that you just go to the deli and they slice that big slicer. They're slicing me into little pepperonis or something, or into deli meat. Like, I felt like I was so sliced. My legs, my armpits especially, stung. Ooh! I was hooked up to an IV. They put me on a gurney, and they took me to a recovery center. I had 24/7 around-the-clock nurses. All of Dr. Katzen's patients go there. Doesn't matter what type of surgery you get. Well, I could be wrong about that. I know if you get a body lift, an arm lift, a torso lift, whatever, anything I got done, he always sends you there. I remember I was talking to the nurses. They're like, Dr. Katzen sends all his patients here. He's the best. But yeah, so it was a recovery center that had 24/7 around-the-clock nurses, and I had a catheter in me. If you don't know what that is, it's a little bag to collect your pee. I can't stand up. I can't walk. I can't go number 2. I can't go number 1. They do my blood pressure. They give me my medicine. They inject into my arm every 6 hours. They were waking me up for pain meds, waking me up for antibiotics, waking me up for this and that, and muscle relaxant and stool softener, and oh,
I just got more work done with Dr. Katzen. This, I think, is slightly more painful than the body lift, if you can believe it or not. It's a different type of pain. And just like the body lift, a couple weeks will go by and it'll be whatever. It'll just be a memory. But then I have my beautiful body forever.
Dr. Katzen came to visit me after the surgery every day. I was doing Lovenox injections, which help with blood clots.
And between the Lovenox shot that we did for about 2 weeks,
It goes into the arm, and I'm not even bothered by it. My face looks really different. I look like an egg looking at some palm tree. I also remember coming out of anesthesia very painful. It hurt so bad. He gave me a cocktail of something and it took the pain way down. I don't know what I look like. I'm all bandaged up. I am aware that I have 5 drains. I do have like a water weight issue going on. Oh yeah, I'm looking kind of yellow. The first surgery, it just felt really sore, like just broken. This one, I feel sliced in my legs. My armpits really hurt, very sliced. So I actually think this hurts more, if I'm being honest. Isn't that funny?
It was a lot of stuff.
Hello. I still have in my thing. I am recovering very well.
Warm coconut pumpkin spicy soup with mushrooms and chicken. Fresh cilantro. I'm very proud of myself.
I just want to say that I had intense pain when I came out of surgery. The moment I came out, I remember telling the nurse, and I feel very, very stinging. So we're on day 2. Yesterday was very hard for me to walk. Dr. Katzen's team sent me photos so I could see what he did. And I'm so impressed. My thighs are so small, and my torso looks beautiful.
It's hard. The worst thing of my surgery, if I had to actually just tell you one thing that I dislike the most, easy, constipation. And you know, when you research the surgeries, the recovery, what the process is like, you just don't really come across that emphasized at all. You know, they're always talking about the pain and the swelling and the tightness and the muscles, and there could be blood, or you rip it over your stitches and you can't bend over, you can't walk, you're not supposed to walk on stairs, you have to like take a wheelchair. You read about like this and the risks and that. Maybe me personally, I don't know. I reacted so badly. The constipation, it affected me up until probably last week. And I'll say this really quickly because I know people already saw the video, like 1 million people. But with my first surgery, constipated for 4 or 5 days. I didn't like it, but it was fine. The second surgery with Dr. Katzen, I had the biggest surgery of my life, the 360 body lift. I was constipated for a week, and it was the most painful constipation of my life. I was screaming, I was crying, it was keeping me up at night. And what I had to do was go to his office, and he put a thing up my bum. I had to bend over, and he gave it to me, and it was a suppository, and then boom, I went to the bathroom. Oh, it was so rough, and it took another week or so to like get regular and hydrate my digestive tract. I know we're eating, I'm so sorry. And the third surgery, the one I just had with him, now it wasn't as painful while I was there, because I listened to his orders this time. I was eating way too much fruit and vegetable. All that fiber was blocking and jamming me up, and it was causing like a chemical reaction. I was bloated and cramping like crazy. But this time around I wasn't, because I barely had any fruit. I would have a little avocado every day at every meal, and that was the extent of my fruits and vegetables for at least a week. And this time I didn't have any pain. Thank you, Dr. Katzen. He's very smart. However, once I started going to the bathroom, after I flew home, started eating regular again, my digestive tract just didn't know how to work. I started getting backed up, and then I started bleeding. Every time. And then I had to go to my primary care doctor and get a CBC test to check for blood cells, you know, white blood cells, red blood cells, make sure there's not like, you know, it could be cancer, you don't know if there's a tumor. Now, we were thinking obviously, well, not obviously, but most likely, it could be a hemorrhoid, it could be a fissure, it could be just anything related to like being backed up, because that's a major symptom of surgery. And you know, when things are really hard and they don't come out and you're squeezing, you're pushing blood, it's gonna rip your lining, and that's gonna happen. I'm so sorry for talking about this. I'll stop right here. So that's the worst part. I'm finally out of the woods. I'm finally no longer bleeding. I got my iron blood test back 2 days ago. My iron level is actually in normal range, which is crazy because I've gone through all these surgeries, but I am taking iron supplements every night. I take them on an empty stomach before bed with some vitamin C to help with absorption. I make sure I eat enough meat every day at almost every meal. Sometimes no, especially now. Now I'm eating lots of fruits and vegetables now, like great big amounts again. But it's still definitely present in my diet. That heme iron I really need, and my levels are great. My hemoglobin is great. My transferrin is. My ferritin levels are good. But it's my transferrin, which is the saturation, I believe. My saturation is 1 point below the normal range, but hey. That's pretty good considering I've gone through a neck lift, a face lift, a body lift, a torso lift, an arm lift, a plasty, a liposuction, a thigh lift. It's like, okay. So, anyways, recovery, that was probably the worst part, the constipation. The other two things that I said that I also didn't like about the surgery, my legs were very painful. That 360 lift is torturous. The leg lift, for me personally, stinging. And also, as I make this video, they are the slowest to recover, especially in the groin area where it's moist and your legs are rubbing. It's been the hardest thing for me to recover from. The last thing I didn't like was the drains that came out of my armpits. I had drains in my armpits this time. I also had drains in my groin, but my groin was completely there's no sensation. I had no sense of feeling. So those drains didn't bother me at all. Other than the fact they're kind of annoying. They get in the way. You have to change them. It's like, ugh, it would be nice if they weren't there. But they didn't bother me. They weren't painful and I wasn't, whatever. But the armpits, yeah, those stung. They hurt. I was constantly like in pain. Constantly like, I felt like I was being stabbed in my armpit. It was not good. And that lasted for a good 3 or 4 days. You get over all this. I don't have everything I'm talking about, by the way, I'm already over. So, you know, I'm just trying to rethink what I can tell you back in the moment. I also want to say too, since I've had so many surgeries in December and January and February, and now we're in March, my body, it's like when you over prune a tree. You cut off too many limbs, it's struggling to survive. And now it's struggling to heal because it's having more things to heal. And so the rate of healing is slower. That could also be why the legs gave me so much grief, because I was still recovering all the way back to my facelift and my neck lift and all that stuff. Like, it was still recovering from the body lift. Like, it did not need another surgery. Now, they were spaced out safely. I was a month apart from every surgery. I got my blood tests taken before the surgeries as well, make sure the iron and all the cells were good. I qualified, it was good. It's just extra stress, it will take you longer. So that could be part of the reason why the legs are still giving me grief to this day. And the groin, they're not healed very well. I'm an over-pruned tree. I've done maybe too much at once, I don't know. But I was ready to just get it all done. I'm like, shoot, if I could have done it all at once, I would have done it. But no, it was too much, you know, to do everything at once. I think that's when you actually really risk death. You know, imagine doing your face and your body and your arms and your torso and your thighs all and liposuction all at the same time. You'd be dead. So that was the worst parts of it. Let's say what the best parts were. The best parts were, I kind of liked being waited on. It was nice not having to wake up and like wash dishes and make my own food. It was nice not even having to walk to the bathroom. To have a bag of meat, like the catheter, I loved not having to walk to the bathroom 10 times a day. It was so nice. And when it came out, I screamed. But it wasn't, oh, can I also say that too? People always ask about the drains. They don't hurt coming out. And that is something that, ooh, spicy. That is something that probably cost me an extra month or two of like reaching out to doctors and getting consultations, because I didn't want those drains. I was scared of the drains. I'm like, you know, I can't do this surgery. Those drains, I'll pass out. If someone would have just said, Nick, you won't feel them. They aren't bad at all. They look worse than they are. You won't even feel them coming out. I guarantee. Shoot, I would have got this surgery 3 months earlier. I was so afraid. All of my drains were painless coming out in all of my surgeries. But, you know, with the torso lift and the leg lift that I just got done, didn't even feel, and it was recorded. It was recorded.
You're okay.
I'm doing good.
You're doing great. Okay, here, 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
You did.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Yay!
See, everybody, that drain was right in there. It's called a number 10 flat Jackson Pratt drain.
That wasn't bad at all.
You don't remember when Thomas Jefferson was thinking about one less thing to worry about? When Hamilton exposed himself in the Reynolds pamphlet? No?
No.
That's okay.
Okay, 1, 2, and 3.
How are you feeling?
Okay.
Oh, wow. Oh,
You are brave, sir.
wow. Look at that.
Or do you think if
He's like, so you're not brave.
No, you're brave.
Okay, you're
doing
doing
okay.
good. And boom, done.
Done. One last drain. 2 more drains and then you're done.
I decided to do that because last time. Is it out?
It's out.
Oh, good. Look at that.
Drain free.
You
Dana
did
know what was
it.
happening.
You did it, and we talked about lunch.
I think she has grapes. To my surprise, I thought at least I'd feel pain and scream. No, there was no pain. The only thing I screamed from coming out was my catheter. But it wasn't lingering. It burned for 5 seconds, then it was done. It didn't linger. And then I burst out laughing. I think I can play a clip. I'm gonna either blur all this stuff or just crop it. Take a look.
When Nick wants, we'll take out the catheter and you will be done. And remember, like last time, it's kind of an ouchie.
Yeah, it's an ouchie, but it's
Tell me.
quick. It's
Yeah.
quick, you know.
Tell me when.
Go ahead.
Okay, 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
Done.
Yeah, you're done.
You did. You're gonna have to play that back in slow motion.
You're a little red.
I'm red, my face.
Your face is a little red. Wow, you're free.
3 of them. Yeah. That catheter was something else. It was like that with my other surgeries too. Yeah, there's only so much you can say when you're recovering from surgery because your life is all about being still and resting. You aren't working, you aren't going to school, you aren't walking to even to the bathroom, you aren't making your meals. You are in a chair or a bed for weeks until you're better again. So it was a lot, and for me it was a lot of sleeping. A lot of sleeping, a lot of watching TV and not even remembering what I was watching. Oh my gosh, can I also say too, I was on a lot of medication to help with the pain. When you go to pick up these meds, there's like a disclaimer like, warning, you can get like really hooked or this is very serious. And they're very finicky about giving it to you at the pharmacy. You need a special note and it has to be released. And stupid me. I mean, I've never really had surgery before. This is my first major surgery of my life, besides wisdom teeth. So I didn't even realize these are like hard things. I was thinking to myself, you know, overall, my surgery was very easy to deal with. I imagined surgery in general being harder than it was. And I think one of the reasons why it was so easy is because of those dang meds. I didn't realize how amazing life is. Now, I'm not hooked. Don't you dare think like, oh my gosh, right? And there's no like, oh my God, I need it, dependency. Not at all. I don't think of it ever. I don't miss it. However, the funny thing is, my body biologically became dependent. And so coming off of them, because I was on it for almost 3 months straight. I did 3 weeks worth of, for my face, and then a full month for the body and the arms. The body, I just kept taking them as I was supposed to, or maybe it was 3 weeks. No, still taking to go to sleep, because then I'd sense the pain. I'm like, nope, can't do pain. And Tylenol does not work for me. It just doesn't work at all. It just doesn't work. Nothing happens. I'm like, is this hello? Turn on, please. And I was on the extra strength. You just go to the CVS, you get it. So I would, listen, you go through surgery, if you have an option, take it. That's how I saw it. I'm like, I'm just going to take it. I'm going to take my meds. And, need it refilled? Yep, get it refilled. And I was taking them, every day for another 3 weeks to a month. And then this one, I took them for all the way up until last week. So another 3 weeks. So it was almost 3 months worth of taking this stuff. And so I have actually just completed my first week and a half of being off of all medications, antibiotics, everything, those pain meds. And for the first 3-4 days after coming off of that, which was just last week, okay, you guys are getting this video at the best time. I couldn't have made this video for you last week. I would have been very, very unhappy. I wouldn't have been able to smile or enjoy my food. I was miserable. I was nauseous. I was so, I just kept feeling like I'm nauseous. And I was so tired. Oh, and then I was like, maybe I'm getting the flu because I kept getting flashes of hot, cold, I'm cold, I'm hot, and I can't decide if I'm hot or cold. And I would wake up and my bed would be wet. Oh, and another reason I knew, headaches, and I never have headaches. Luckily, you know, some people have headaches, they have chronic migraines. Some of my best friends in school always complained about their chronic migraines, and I'd feel bad for them. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry you're in pain, but I couldn't even relate because I never get headaches. I've been very fortunate my whole life, and I know it's a common thing. Even when I was eating real bad food, I rarely got headaches, you guys. And I was pounding down the ramen noodles and chips and soda. Like I didn't eat, well, not really soda, but you know. I would have these horrible headaches. And it only happened immediately after I stopped taking those. My body had been codependent, you know, biologically now attached to for 3 months straight. So, I mean, actually the fact that it's been a week or a week and a half, and I'm kind of like, you know, I feel pretty much good, is amazing. Because some people, it takes like months to like detox out those symptoms. Not to say it might not come back, because actually 3 days ago I did have some nausea before bed. I'm just tired too. But this is all the bad stuff. The good stuff is that I kind of enjoyed it. I kind of enjoyed the process of surgery. And I never thought I would sit here and say this to anybody, or even to myself. I loved going through it. And maybe it was partly the meds. You know, you do feel a little, you feel good. Again, stupid me, I didn't even really know what they were until I was already halfway in it. I'm like, why do these meds make me feel, oh, duh, they're pain meds. Like, but there was something about, I'll put it like this. You know, when you are like really hot, walking around Bangkok, Thailand, Las Vegas, you know, here at home, whatever, hot, sticky, nasty day in New York City. It's like 95 August, and you walk into 7-Eleven and you get that wave of nice, chilled, dry air. Ah, the relief. Now, if you were just hanging out in that air all day, it wouldn't feel as special. It's like when you have a bug bite and you're itching it, that sense of relief. I'm going through it. I'm itching that bug bite. You know, you need like the both. It's kind of like, it makes me think of those people that do those plunges in the ice baths, and then they dip in the hot water and then they dip back in the ice. It's like this relief, this sense of recovery that feels good, and there's nothing else like it. That's what I felt for 3 months straight. And I enjoyed going through it. I enjoyed the process. I enjoyed just chilling. And it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. I look back on my surgeries and I'm like, wow, I wish I knew how easy it was. And you know, this is coming from someone that I've been a chicken with medical stuff my whole life. I can't even believe I'm saying this. It was so easy. Now, specifically my torso lift and my thigh lift, like I said, there was definitely pain from the drain coming out the armpit. But it wasn't a 10 out of 10. It wasn't even an 8 out of 10. I mean, there were moments where it would be like blaring and then come back down. But it just wasn't as bad. You're not grueling your teeth like when you have a rotten tooth, which I've had one in my past, and it keeps you up at night. It keeps you up in the day. You can't even hear yourself think. The pain is unimaginable. I didn't have pain meds to help. So again, maybe if I didn't have pain meds, these surgeries would have been crazy, but everyone's on pain meds when it's 2025. They're going to give you something to help you, you know? So I guess that's my biggest message from this. Like, it's so much easier than probably what you're imagining. Now, I haven't had any complications other than constipation. Not even considering complication, like it's a very normal thing to be constipated after surgery, so I shouldn't even say complication, but I haven't had any actual complications, like infection, no. Things splitting open and like having to go get stitched back up again, no. Protrusive bleeding besides the constipation, no. Or like throwing up, no nausea, other than the withdrawal that I went through last week, no. Like it was very, you just chill with your feet up, and you just thank God that you found a good surgeon who didn't botch you, and you thank God that your body is giving you another day to breathe, and hopefully give you many years to enjoy what Dr. Katzen has just done for me. I look at my body and I want to cry. I look better now today than I looked, in my view, 10 years ago when I started my YouTube channel, especially 8 years ago when I embarked on the obesity performance. Even back when I was vegan and doing all those crazy diets, like I still had a pooch in my stomach from being fat previously. Like once skin is stretched, it's stretched forever. I'm sorry, it doesn't matter how much vitamin C serum you get, or how much protein you eat, or whatever weight training you do. Even when you build it up with muscle, you can pull the skin. That loose skin is such a problem. I look better now today than I did before I started. And yeah, I look at myself and I feel like, wow, I just want to cry. I'm so lucky. Oh my God. I'm like so freaking lucky. And I've joined a bunch of support groups on Facebook and Reddit. I follow Reddit pages for people from all the surgeries I got, but specifically the last two I just did, the torso lift and the thigh lift. And there's people whose results don't look good, or they're 3 months out and they're still bleeding or splitting their stuff open, or their surgeons, you know, made their look weird, or they left all this skin and didn't look good, or like they weren't helping them during the recovery phase, like, you know, whatever. Like even back when I was doing the facelift, like there's people that save tens of thousands of dollars and they finally get their facelift and like they come out and they still look bad, or like there's still so much skin left, or they're not properly shaped. Like Dr. Katzen, the way he shapes his bodies are perfect. And I've seen so many people with their body lifts and their scars are jig-jaggedy, or it's just like, looks like jack-o'-lantern teeth. You know when you carve pumpkins and the teeth go, I'm like, how did I remember telling Dr. Katzen, I was like, you did not stutter. It's like, perfect incision marking. I'm just very blessed. My results are the best you can possibly get. And I'm so lucky because I could have gone under the knife and I could have saved thousands of dollars, and I could have come out hating it or not looking good, or he could have not done a good job. Like, I'm so lucky. And I see people complaining and posting like, my surgeon did this, or I'm not healing from this, or why did the stitches? He used the wrong type of stitches, or oh, he didn't tighten the muscles before tightening the skin, or oh, you know, they left a patch over here, or this. I'm like, wow, I'm very fortunate. I love how I look. So I guess we're kind of at the end. I told you what I did. I told you how it went. I told you the recovery, and now I'm showing you the end result. I guess maybe now I could show you like some clips of my body. I will tape up the nips, even though I did say they got changed. Just go to Dr. Katzen's Instagram or Dr. Katzen's YouTube channel. He'll show the nips. He has a special medical license on his YouTube channel, so he can show everything, and it's totally great. The liposuction, I didn't really touch on that. I just want to say about the liposuction, that was the least painful thing ever. Like, I didn't even realize it was there until like random times it would itch, like on day 4 or 5 and then go away. Or like random times it feel a little swollen. Now, I think it's because my body was fighting off more important stuff. So my body was like, the lipo, it was like this much. It was just in my lower back. It was just like this much area. It wasn't my whole body. It wasn't a whole arm. It was just a little piece where the skin, there was just some fat left over from the way he cut this, the way he did it. He wanted to just improve it, you know, soften it out a little bit. Since I was already there in front of him, I was already passed out. Like, just make me perfect, Dr. Katzen. What could you do? So it was a little add-on, but I'm very happy you did it because there's a big difference you can see. It's just a little more concave because I don't have a butt. You guys, my butt is non-existent, which is, you know, I've always had that issue, but especially now. But now you can actually see a definition, somewhat of a butt protruding, because now there's concave in my lower back. So I'm very happy about that. It was very easy, very simple. I love how I look. I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful. Very, very grateful. My body is truly sculpted. Very fortunate that I saw Dr. Katzen, that I found him. So this is my very long video. My videos are always long, but that's also what I'm kind of known for. And I'm so excited to see you guys on my tour. I got snatched. Guys, thank you to everyone who's bought tickets, hundreds of you. I'm so excited to meet you. So link down below, get a ticket. I'm coming to so many cities. Come take a road trip, drive an hour, I don't know, let's hang out, let's meet after all these years, after all this drama, after all the stuff that we've experienced together year after year after year. There's a link down below, x1entertainment.com/2stepsahead. Please go to Dr. Katzen's channel now that we finished this video. Go watch the documentary of like the behind the scenes of the surgery and all the other stuff that they're going to show on their channel. That's linked, as well as his Instagram page and where you can get a consultation if you were to ever want anything done. He has a lot of different procedures offered on his website. I can only vouch for what I got done. I feel very happy with my choice. Very, very confident and very blessed that I didn't come out botched, like so many people do after spending their life savings. So listen, just putting that out into the world. If I can help some people, who have been on the fence and been thinking about it and, I don't know, or I'm scared, or I don't know who to choose, hopefully I help lead the way to someone good. Life is too short. You have one body. One life, and then you're done. Enjoy it. Especially if you just lost weight, you earned it. You earned it. He does the best type of surgeries in my view. Reconstruction after losing weight. Like, what a reward, you know? There's so many people that live with their loose skin, and I feel like low-key they kind of lie when they're just like, oh no, I love it, it's no big deal. No, you wish it was gone. You know, if you could snap your fingers in an instant and get it removed for free, painless, instant, every single person would get their skin removed if they lost it. Who would keep it? Unless you have like a little thing for it, or it like turns you on. But to that degree, probably not. I think 99% of people will get it removed. And it's just a beautiful feeling to feel made whole again. I know this was self-deliberate, self-inflicted, my obesity performance, but I've surprised myself just how much I love my surgeries and how easy it was and how happy I am that I did it. My mental health, when I look at myself in the mirror and I put on clothes and I feel beautiful, I'm sent to cloud 9. I mean, I'm like the Sims, and you watch their little bars go up with their mental health. You put them on the elliptical, and all of a sudden their mood goes up. Like, I feel like a Sims. Like, my levels for my mental health, it just, I feel so good. I want everyone to experience this. I hope this video inspires someone out there who's been thinking about getting skin removal. Go for it. It is so worth it. Whether you're watching this today on March 15th, 2025, or you're watching this 5 years from now, because the video will sit here forever and ever. Hopefully you don't come across another video of me from 10 years ago where I'm shaving my head and putting eggs on my face. Don't feel inspired from that one. But every video doesn't have to be inspirational, okay? Cringe has its own value too, Ashley. Okay. Without further ado, here's my body by Katzen. This is the result. Oh my God, look. And now I'm still swollen, and I just did the mukbang, so I am very full, but this is with a food baby. This is with me full. So normally it's even flatter. Like first thing in the morning, I disappear. I turn to the side and I just like disappear, which I like. Ooh. Like how skinny do you want to be? So skinny that when I turn to the side, I disappear. Okay, so first let me show you the torso. Yeah, there's the incision mark, and it's healing really, really well. And this, I can't really lift this arm that high. Ooh, like it kind of hurt. I can't. And you know what? The same thing happened with my arms. I remember after the brachioplasty, I was like this, like a robot, and I could flatten this arm before I could flatten this arm. So now I can actually flatten them. So if you ever get these procedures, do not worry. You will recover. You'll be able to like do things again. It's kind of scary being like, I can't lift my arm. Maybe something happened. No, your body's just getting used to it. So yes, this is up close, so you guys can see here. So what he did was he took the, this is where the arm lift was, right? He connected it here at the armpit and went all the way down. So it's one line. So when I'm at the beach and my arms are down, you would never, I mean, don't look at this scar. Like, don't worry about this right now. You would never know I had an arm lift and a torso lift. When my arms are by my side, you know, I'm playing basketball with my shirt off, because that's what I do. When I'm, I don't even know. It's like a great location. It's not like across the body like this. Now I have these covered. You have to go to his channel to see what these look like now. They look really good. So link for his channel is in my description. And I'm so happy with it. This was what I was needing. Like this, I think this torso, I love it. Now it's really, really swollen. Like it's actually really, it's still lumpy and it's hard. Like I'm trying to jiggle it, look. Like it barely moves. See that? I'm like really, really going at it. Remember how it was before? I could actually grab it. I can't even, yeah, I have to be careful. So, and then this side, same thing again. I can't lift the arm all the way, but healing really well with the arm lift and stuff. Now some days I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting fat and I don't know why. But it's the swelling, like someone that's lost weight, you know, you're paying attention to your diet. I've been very self-aware for all these months and months and months, and then, you know, if the scale goes up 10 pounds, I'm like, what? Even if I have the education that I know, water retention, it's just water weight, yeah, it's still kind of scary. It's like, oh no. So yeah, so I'm actually like in between jiggly. Like in the morning, I should have made this in the morning, but I'm so excited to get this out. Today's March 15th. I'm putting this out today. I'm just so excited. The Daily Mail wrote about it. Shout out to my haters. I love my haters. The comments are so funny. I love mean comments, and that's what I said in the interviews with NBC or no Forbes magazine. I was just like, I love haters. They make me laugh. They're so smart. Like, why do you think I decided to be a troll and a comedian and do these pranks on the internet? Like, I find you guys funny. Yes, you can roast me. I don't care. Like, it's so fun. Like, I know exactly what's going on. So, anyways, yes, people are like, he's crazy. I know I'm crazy. I know I'm crazy, but look. All right, let me show you my legs. I'm so impressed with it. It looks so good. All right, let's tilt this down ever so slightly. Alrighty. I can like bend down and there's no budge. And that's with me swollen. Imagine like a month from now. So exciting. All right. So I need to like be very careful not to have anything swinging or flying out. Because that happens to me sometimes. That's just the way God made me. So I have to be careful. All right. So this, okay, look at that. It's still kind of raised. It's starting to flatten out here, which is good. That yellow stuff is iodine. That's to help it prevent infections. But this is pretty much as skinny can get. Well, it's swollen, but look. See when it jiggles as one whole piece. It's not lots of little ripples. You'll see on his channel the amount he took off, all that skin. So like this is tight and swollen. Give it another couple months. These are gonna be, I mean, if you go any skinnier than this, it's just, you're gonna look like bone. So there is, now this one's really flattened out, which basically when you have incisions that are flattening, that means it's healing. So this is healing faster than the other one. No rhyme or reason, the body just does its thing. So that's how far down it goes. And I'll try to give a little jiggle. It's sore, so I don't want to, I'm just like, I'm so happy. I am so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I need to work on my posture. I'm a little bit hunched because it's still very tight, but I need to work on my posture. And then give it another month or two. I should be able to go back to the gym and we can try getting toned. Now, I don't want abs. I have always found abs to be unattractive. That's my opinion. I don't like them on myself. I don't like them on other people. I remember when I was jiggling right before the surgery, everyone was like, I see your abs, I see your abs. Yeah, they're there, but I kind of like them. I like them covered. I don't like to see them. I think they look creepy. I don't know. I've never liked. So I won't be doing those exercises. What I will be doing is building up my butt. So if you want to follow my journey and see what I'm doing next on the internet world, we gotta fix this back here. My torso lift. Look at that. I don't mind the scars at all. I think they are actually wicked, like awesome. And I can show you my thighs. We did this torso lift here. Oh, we did my thighs. So look how nice and skinny. You really can't get skinnier where you don't look like a bone. I mean, he took off 0.75, so 3 pounds in total of just skin. And it's already nice and tight and way less wobbly if I just shake like this. It's so much better than it was. Now I am kind of struggling to heal the groin area, but that is to be expected. It's natural. It's a moist and dark place in there, you know? So this is my body 4-week update. I am loving how I look. Wow. So honestly, surgery number 2 was really important. Now, especially when I compare my body to how it was before I had this, it felt fat up here. Now, it wasn't like fat. It was water retention too, because I was swelling from the surgery, but there was loose skin. I was 400 pounds. That skin would have been there for the rest of my life. And it really looked disproportionate too, with this tight, skinny waist, and then you had all this like the flubber, it had to go. And I'm so glad. And people, I was just talking to a friend, they're like, don't you think you really should have just done the belly and stuck with that? I'm like, no. It's like the people that like get liposuction, but they're really overweight still, so they have like chubby arms, chubby fingers. You can tell in their face, their fingers, and then they have this tight waist. It looks funny, like it doesn't look head to toe, you know. And I'm so glad that I'm so glad. I love it. And actually, if you recall, my biggest, I won't say insecurity, but the gripe I had, I really didn't like right here. I used to go like this, and all that skin would fold. I'd go like beep, 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 beep. This My torso really bothered me. It looked bad in clothing. Ugh. So I'm very pleased. And I'm feeling today is the best day. You guys caught me at a good time. I actually filmed my mukbang today, telling you guys about my surgery number 2. And I am in love. In love. I'm so thankful. This is incredible. This is way better than I thought it would ever be.